Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCN, President of the Senate, dated 15th of June 2026. Transmission of Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alteration, State Police Bill 2026. I am delighted to present to the Senate for consideration the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alteration, State Police Bill 2026, which seeks to amend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to create a constitutional pathway for the establishment of state police services in Nigeria. This bill builds on the significant work already done in this regard by the House of Representatives and the Senate, and incorporates additional safeguards to ensure that the creation of a dual policing structure to address our nation's evolving national security challenges will be achieved quickly and effectively to the benefit of all Nigerians. The proposed legislation is a critical component of our administration's strategy to reorganize Nigeria's security architecture to better protect our citizens, and I'm confident that the Senate will act quickly to consider and pass this bill. While I look forward to expeditious consideration of this submission by the Senate, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my consideration and best regards. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Since 1960, Nigeria did not have the courage to decentralize policing. And this is the first time. We'll do it in two phases. One, we'll do it through alteration of the Constitution, and the other one, we will embed it in an act of parliament in order to bring out the modalities to avoid abuses. Many of us would like to go back home after we are through from here without being afraid of state police. And I've always emphasized that even the current governors will one day leave office. They should not be afraid of the state police that they created. And therefore, there will be a lot of safeguards. And it is you that will make those observations. And I'm confident that the Senate will act quickly to consider and pass this bill. While I look forward to expeditious consideration of this submission by the Senate, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my consideration and best regards. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Attached, Constitution of Nigeria, Alteration State Police Bill 2026. From arrangement of clauses through a bill to alter the Constitution and amend the 1999 Constitution to provide for the establishment of state police services and for related matters. Everything is embedded here. The Deputy Senate President, I must thank you and members of your committee for the work you have already done. And also thank you for the various public outings you did in this regard. I mean, you have taken about 2 years, because this is an epoch-making bill that we believe will address the security challenges in the country. This will make it more inclusive for communities, village youths, village elders, community policing, as well as municipal and local governments to take part in the security architecture. As I've always said, every community knows the bad acts within the communities. So by the time you look and you see faces that are not from your community, you will know when foreigners infiltrate Nigeria, whether from Cameroon, from Chad, from Niger, or Togo, or anywhere, you definitely know. And then you will alert the necessary security services so that they can act proactively instead of reactively. We'll be proactive in action instead of reacting after the event has been done. I sympathize with the families of those who are still in captivity, and particularly their children who are suffering the pains of the current insurgency. But with the actions, combined actions of the executive and the legislature, from the House of Representatives to the Senate, we see hope in the horizon, that the devil you see today, you'll soon see them no more. So I believe, because of the announcement I'm going to make, we can't do anything today. So this bill, just read, is referred to the Committee on Constitutional Review to present the report back to us tomorrow on Wednesday for further legislative action. In other words, as you present your report, we'll commit it to Committee of the Whole. Fast track it so that we can go back to have a brief recess after 1 year of legislative outing. So we commit it to next legislative date. Let me mention why I said we will not go into any other discussion today. With heavy hearts, I announce the passing of our honorable member of the House of Representatives, Madam Yaya Tongo, representing Kwame Fundikaye Federal Constituency of Gombe State, who died during this brief recess and is being committed to Mother Earth. Our souls, let me say that our sympathies go with the family. Our consolation to the children. And his soul should rest in peace. However, in line with our tradition, we'll observe 1 minute silence and then recess from the hall to come back for our constitutional duty tomorrow. May we rise to observe 1 minute silence. Of the day, as a result of this tragedy, I want to re-emphasize the importance of every distinguished senator to come tomorrow and exercise this responsibility. I have no doubt that we will do our best as leaders to ensure that your efforts are not in vain. However, we are going to be live. We are going to be live tomorrow, and your constituents will be looking at you, and they will be interested in what you say. Since 1960, Nigeria did not have the courage to decentralize policing, and this is the first time. We'll do it in 2 phases. One, we'll do it through alteration of the Constitution, and the other one, we will embed it in an act of parliament in order to bring out the modalities to avoid abuses.